Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the end of the world. My name is Muhsin Yesilada, and this is Muhsin Yesilada with some bad news. This is where you come to get the news you want, right? You don't want good news in your life. Good news is boring. You don't build the Daily Mail with good news. You don't build the Sun with good news. You build it with toxicness. Toxicness sells. People want drama. People want people getting away with things. People want to see burn car crashes, really. They want to see drama, don't they, Viraj? They do. And that's what I'm here to bring you. I'm not here to bring you good news. If you want good news, if you want warm-hearted stuff, watch the videos with my mum. She's a sweet lady. She's not here today. She's in the kitchen cooking something delicious because that's the type of sweet woman she is. You and I are reacting to stuff on the Daily Mail. England's dustbin. Can I get sued for saying that? Probably. Not at this point. Maybe in 10 years. If I ever get sued by the Daily Mail, I'd say that's my life made. That's when you know you made it, when the Daily Mail are going, oi, you, stop saying mean things about us. It's damaging our reputation. Or whatever reputation they have left. Okay, we're going to start off with a little fun bit that I like to call this week's episode of white people getting away with things that other people couldn't. Teacher, 38, who moaned sex conviction for affair with 70-year-old student destroyed her life, is a now married mum of two after divorce and years of shame. Good for her. She deserves a second chance. Look how happy she is in that photo. Zoom in on the happy bride, Viraj. Look at him. Look at him. This is what white privilege is about. Why should you let the fact that you're a paedophile get in the way of your happiness? Why should you? Why should she not have happiness? Look at her. Look, that's probably her dad walking down the aisle or one of her victims all grown up. Who knows what it is, right? Misbehaving, they've titled this. They put the victim in. This is, okay. This is the beautiful thing about the Daily Mail. Let's look at the psychology of this image, Viraj, right? The perpetrator, a paedophile, really. Massive, big smile. Her husband, who's a wrong'un for going for this. Big smile, happy, center stage, big photo. I can't even see the victim from here. Zoom in on that poor lad. Look at him. Look at him, tiny. Tiny. He's like a little post stamp in the corner. That's the Daily Mail, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we go here, for toxic news. Look at that. The psychology here is beautiful. They're like, let's focus on the happiness of the perpetrator here. Married mum of two. I don't think she should be allowed to have kids, but maybe she should be. Maybe she deserves a better life. She moaned. She moaned about her sex conviction. She was like, this is annoying. This is annoying. I can't do the things I want because they said I did something bad. It wasn't even that bad. This is not nice. They gave me 6 months suspended prison sentence. It's so annoying. My judge said, really, I should have got 10 years, but for some reason, because I'm a white person, I got 6 months suspended sentence. It's so annoying. So annoying. Years of shame. Bless ya. Couldn't mean that bad if you're smiling that big on your wedding day with a photographer. The years of shame. Let's click on the article, Viraj. Let's see what she has to say. Revealed, by the way. Zoom in on the actual article. A shamed teacher who destroyed her life by having sex with a teenage pupil in a lay-by is now a happily married mother of two. Who has quietly rebuilt her life. Do you know what? Don't let that 17-year-old boy destroy your life. That's the message this woman is trying to send to us. Epi Sprung Dawson lost her marriage and her job. Oh, God. What else did she have to go through? After she was discovered half naked, inside the car with a boy, by a patrolling police officer. Half naked.
Of all the places to pick, a lay-by.
What's a lay-by?
It's a lay-by in like a motorway, right? Or
Oh, she's an... So not only is she a paedophile, she's also a fucking idiot. Listen, right? We've all been desperate for something while driving on the motorway. 9 times out of 10, it's a piss. Normally, it's not having sex with a 17-year-old boy when you're a grown-ass woman. Her crime, I like how they put that as if like it's debatable whether it is actually a crime, for which she spared jail but made to sign the sex offenders register. You're gonna have to sign this. I know it's not fair because you are a white woman, right? You are a white middle-class woman, right? I know it's not fair, but you're gonna have to sign it. Ready? This is what they did to her. Ready? Naughty. Stop it. Stop nice. You shouldn't have been sex with underage people on a motorway. Not again. Don't do it. And if you do it, try not to get caught next time so we don't have to respond to it. For God's sake. The real crime here is her inability to keep it away from the police officer, for which she was spared jail, but made to sign the sex... How are you spared jail for that? Had largely been forgotten over the last 12 years. 12 years! I wonder what that guy's up to now, the kid. Until this Thursday, when she called a rape... Ah, what a legend! You know when people say white privilege ain't a thing? Viraj, this is white privilege. She's a sex offender and then called in a radio phone-in show to moan about it.
Do you think they registered in her head?
Do you reckon we can find her calling in?
Yeah, that's why they've got to look.
Oh, it's linked. I want to hear that.
Have you had personal experience of this?
I do indeed, yeah. So I have a conviction for a sexual offence. I was a teacher.
Yep.
And I had an affair with a 17-year-old pupil. So I do have experience of kind of living...
Why is she saying that like she's in a job interview? I actually have quite a bit of experience with... being a sex offender, so I think I'm a good fit for the role. Did you get that vibe?
Should we run it back?
Hold on.
And you've had personal experience of this?
I do indeed, yeah. So I have a conviction for a sexual offence. I was a teacher.
Yeah.
And I had an affair with a 17-year-old pupil. So I do have experience of kind of living with the challenges.
Pause it. Yeah. No, you're a great fit for the role of paedophile. You've got the job. Why is she talking like she's in a job interview, the silly sausage? Oh, no, but hang on. Let's hear the rest of it. Let's see what she's got to say, man. Don't play the ads.
A person can face as a result of having a criminal record. And to be honest, I founded Next Chapter Scotland because there was a significant gap in Scotland around supporting people to work.
Like any good white middle class woman, right? Who's trying to become an influencer. She found the gap in the market. What's my niche? What is my niche? It's being a paedophile. I suppose it is a niche. Let's hear her out.
Their ways through the societal, bureaucratic things like housing, employment.
Oh, shut up. Thank you. That was possibly the best part of my week, is hearing her. Click off it. How long have we spent on her, Viraj? We spent 10 minutes on this. Yeah, we should definitely move on. But that was fun for everyone involved. Thank you. All right, let's click on what else have we got in the Daily Mail, Viraj? Other than Inside Britain's secret far-right army. Recruitment videos reveals white pride underground groups covert training meets to build militia on the free rules they give recruits. Right, rule number 1, right? You don't commit a hate crime unless you've had a couple of pints and a kebab. We eat the kebab to get in the minds of the enemy. It's very important that we fill up on their delicious food before we attack them. Rule number 2, I'll give you a scenario. It's your son's under-10s football match on a Sunday morning. You love your son. You've lost him in a divorce because you were violent with the mother. And you're not allowed to see him often, but you get to see him on a Sunday. But we also have to protect a statue in a local town centre at the same time. Do you A, go to your son's football match? Or B, do you go protect the statue? It's B, you protect the statue. Your son will thank you in the long term. Rule number 3. If you already know how to read and write, make sure you forget immediately. Because if you have any ounce of logical reasoning, you may realise that this is not a good use of your time. And that is not useful for us. Let's click on the 3 rules for the new recruits. I want to know in case I want to join. Bro, do you want to join?
I definitely don't.
You don't? Well, let's hang on. It could be a fun little activity for us after the podcast.
What's it going to be, like PGL?
What's PGL?
Like summer camp?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
You never went to PGL?
Nah, I went Cuffley Camp instead. Oh, boxing! You gotta learn how to fight, mate, just in case the immigrants come for you, mate. Some of these cunts are big, mate. Yeah. Scroll up. Oh, look at that. Yeah, mate. Yeah, because Gary from the pub is gonna be able to slip a punch like that, is he? With his beer belly. Is that it?
That's it?
That's it. That's a shame. Right. First rule of Fight Club, be racist. Listen, Gary, mate, if you're going to fight these immigrants, you got to know how to duck and weave, mate. Some of them, they're a little bit handy, mate. Do you know what I mean? Since Amir Khan, they've been moving a bit different, mate. They've got fast hands. They're sneaky. This is how they inspire Fat Gary from the pub with a little motivational gym video. Zoom in, I can't read it from there. Oh. Fucking hell, Viraj, come on.
Big.
Let's crack on. Alright, zoom in one more time. I think I might need glasses, you know. Okay, featuring pumping music and high energy scenes of boxing, weightlifting and martial arts. It could be a promo video for a gym or a workout group. The truth is far darker. With this footage actually produced by a neo-Nazi hate group looking to recruit new members in England. It's very clever what they're doing, right? Because they're trying to, like, let's get serious for a minute. From a psychological perspective, they're trying to give these young people who are coming from very broken backgrounds a personal sense of significance. So they're saying you're alienated from society, you feel like you haven't got any community. We're going to put you in a community. We're going to give you training so you can be a better person, right? I'm going to feed you this narrative. These are the people to blame for your problems, and we're going to make you a better person with our 3-step program, which apparently involves boxing. Active Club, whose members praise Adolf Hitler, don't ever do that, poses as a sports club seeking the self-improvement of young men through weight training and fitness and racism. It's not in the article, but I fixed it for them. Yeah. Rule number 3. Recruits are given 3 rules that they must avoid drugs, not have any conviction for sexual offensive. You can be racist, but you can't be a nonce. We're moral over here. Hate the immigrants, not the children. Don't be like that woman with the 17-year-old boy. You're better than that. And not commit crimes in the name of the club. But extremism experts warn this is all a charade to hide the group's true intention. To create a militia that will one day wreak violence on the streets of Britain. They already are. It's not one day. They're already out there. I've seen the videos. I like how they do all of this and Tommy Robinson's just on a sunbed in Cyprus while it happens. It's kind of beautiful.
Is he still there?
I don't know where he is right now. I think he's planning something at the end of October. Scroll down. It's not okay to be weak. You know what's beautiful about messages like that, right? Zoom in, Viraj. There we go. Because like we're in a bit of a, you know, an echo chamber. We're young 20-somethings, right? Around a fairly liberal bunch of people, and we enjoy it, don't we, Viraj? We do. And, you know, a lot of conversation for our age group is all about, you know, men showing vulnerability, and it's okay to be weak, and it's okay to cry, and it's okay to talk about your problems, right? It's not okay to be weak. They're having a very different conversation on the other side. And that's the problem with the world, right? Because we live in our little world, right? And they live in their other world. And then when we every now and then meet each other in the real world, we think they're both full of shit.
Yeah.
We can't see each other's perspective because that's what they're seeing. We're seeing it's okay to be weak. They're seeing it's not okay to be weak with, I'm guessing, is a bear?
It looks like a bear.
Looks like a bear. Be a bear. Bears are kind of cute though, man.
You're not a grizzly bear.
No, I wouldn't want to fuck with a grizzly bear. Oh. This has been thoroughly enjoyable. What else we got? Israel and Hezbollah report clashes near Lebanese border as airstrikes hit Beirut. Here's the problem with this situation, yeah? Right? Let's click it live. It's not going to play a video, is it?
I don't think so.
Let's have a look. Sites of strike targeting senior Hezbollah figure still not surge. Here's the problem with these guys, yeah? Alright? The problem with politicians in general. They're so scared of losing their weapons contracts, they never make a point. Like last week when the Keir Starmer sausages speech, he was like, we must seek a ceasefire and release the hostages, right? Make a definitive point. Stop trying to tread this weird fine line, right? That you know doesn't exist. Say a point. Condemn. It's okay to condemn Israel for attacking sites with civilians. Basically, every humanitarian group in the world has said that they are committing crimes against humanity, right? They are breaking international laws. Say it. Stop worrying about the weapons contracts for 5 minutes. I say that, and I almost sound ridiculous saying it, because that's all they care about. It's the weapons contract. These people don't care. How much money does it make? Have you seen the film War Dogs?
I have.
How much money does it make? Can we make money from it? Are they a strategic ally? Can we use their routes, their sea routes and all that stuff and their airspace to attack other nations of interest? Yes! Also, I like how this Hezbollah guy looks like a Middle Eastern librarian. Look at him.
It really does, right?
Yeah. He really does. Heavy damage in Beirut after night of missile attacks. Look at that. Look at that. But they won't stop. They will not stop, guys. Because they're making money. Money, 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 money. That's all they care about. They don't care about civilians. You know, in this country, right, because we've never had like a... I think most people, right, I think most people care about these things in this country. But like there's like a most people who act on it, the majority of them are from South Asian or Middle Eastern backgrounds who donate and go to protests. And then you have young people who are generally like quite socially active, who want to get involved and make their voices known in some way, whether it's through donation or going through protest. But the rest of England, there's this like separation fallacy where it's so far away, they lack empathy for those people because it's so far away from them. Because in this country, we've never experienced anything like this. If we did, God forbid, then I think our empathy for other places in the world would probably shoot up. But I think that's why, like, when you say, why don't people care about this stuff? I think it's because we've never had to experience anything like this. We live a very privileged life here. No one's attacking us. Every now and then they do. We have like the 7/7 bombings and stuff, but they're few and far between. And they're quite, concentrated attacks. Yeah. It's very sad. Let's move on to something else. We covered this quite a bit last time. Zoom in here. What have we got? Racist AI deepfake that fooled and divided a community. Yes. Yes, Viraj is very horny all of a sudden. Viraj, this is your wet dream, innit? The racist AI deepfake that fooled and divided a community. Let's scroll down. When an audio clip appeared to show a local principal making derogatory comments, it went viral online, sparked death threats against the educator, and sent, I nearly read that as nipples, through a suburb outside the city of Baltimore. But it was soon exposed as a fake manipulated by artificial intelligence. So why do people still believe it's real? Let me tell you why it's real. Because these AI deepfakes are good. And if people are worried about racism in their community, and if you've been to Baltimore and the things Baltimore's experienced, people are worried about racism in Baltimore, right? An AI coming around, right, that looks good, it's going to spark some problems. I seriously don't understand why I have to constantly put up with these dumbasses here every day. That's how I feel about my family, to be fair, every morning. So began what appeared to be a long tirade from the principal of Pikesville High School, punctuated with racist, anti-Semitic and offensive tropes. It sounded like it had been secretly recorded. Ungrateful black kids. We have an ungrateful black kid. His name is Tyler, who's not here today. And Jewish people in the community. I could see why this would cause havoc.
In Baltimore.
In Baltimore, yeah. Where there's a massive black community. I don't know about Jewish community, but I'm sure they're there. The Jews. Alfie Malone, a black man who lives in nearby Baltimore, spotted other members of his community posting the clip and assumed it was real. Go on, Alfie. It's always Alfies that cause problems, innit? Every Alfie in school was a bellend. If your name is Alfie, you are a treacherous member of any community. They're always the ones begging for cigarettes in Tesco's from their mums when they were 7 years old. Those kids started smoking very young. Oh, what do you think of AI deepfakes, Viraj? This is your world.
They're pretty good now.
Yeah?
They're pretty good. I mean, like I could deepfake you.
Yeah?
I couldn't deepfake the whole podcast though.
Yeah.
But we could get close.
We need to deepfake a Tyler so he actually shows up to the podcast.
You still have to have a body.
Yeah?
Yeah, just I can change the face.
You said that like a serial killer. We still need a body. Oh, baby. We need someone we can use. My rule with AI, here's my rule if you want to spot AI deepfakes. If it sounds mental coming out the person's mouth, usually it's fake. Like they do Joe Rogan ones all the time.
TikTok's so good at it, they've got a voice that sounds like Rogan.
Do they really?
You can change the sound.
Well, the problem with Rogan is he's done so many of them where it sounds convincing. What do you want an AI deepfake for? You know what I want? I want an AI deepfake to teach all my lectures for me so I can just go do something else.
Oh, I can do that for you.
Can you?
Yeah.
But in person?
No.
How long until we get there? How long until I can... I don't have a missus, but how long until I can send an AI deepfake Muhsin, virtual version of myself, holographic version of myself on a date with my missus? That doesn't exist.
We're not there yet.
Oh, that'd be so good. And I could just stay at home, have a wank and watch reruns of Jeremy Kyle like a real man.
You want to do it in VR or...
No, I could send like a holographic version of myself on a date with my missus.
We're not there yet.
Oh, that'd be so good. I'd get him to spend some time with you as well.
True.
Would you date an AI hologram? I think I would.
There's something wrong with you.
If you could program it to just like talk about your problems, be empathetic, sit around and just be really kind to you.
You need to go to therapy.
I do need to go to... This is my therapy. Reacting to Daily Mail stuff. What else would I use AI for? Deepfakes. What else would I use a deepfake for? Any apology I have to give to a person. I'm not doing it. I am so sorry. I am so sorry for everything I've done to you, my dear friend. What else we got? Let's flash through these a little bit. What's on Google News? Let's get more serious. Surrey beauty spot taking on world famous opponents for title of... Suspense. For title of Britain's best path. Well, let's not even get into this. The type of people who read these kind of articles in depth only have sex in missionary. Who's reading this? Who wrote this? Victoria Ship. Let's click on Victoria. Let's click on Victoria. What else is she writing? Victoria, I'm sure you're a lovely person, but fuck me, this is a boring article. Open link in new tab. Victoria knits as a hobby. No thanks. I'm sure Victoria's lovely, by the way. No shade to Victoria, but a little bit of shade to Victoria. On Britain's best path. That does look like a nice path, not gonna lie. Actually, I'm starting to change my mind about this. No, that's a nice path, Viraj.
It's an okay path.
How long does it go on for? Alright, I'm in. I've changed my mind, actually. Like, Wi-Fi's a bit slow. Would you walk on that path? If you fall in, you're fucked. There's a path like that around here. I'll take you there one day and kiss you. That'll be where I first... Have we ever kissed?
No.
We haven't. You sure?
Yes.
We should try at least once.
No.
I think we should. That's a nice spot for our first kiss, Viraj. What do you think?
You find yourself a missus.
You go find yourself a missus.
I'm good.
We could do it together.
Okay.
Why don't you want to kiss me there?
I'm good. I don't want to.
What's the problem? Am I the problem or is the path the problem?
The path's the problem.
Oh, the path's the problem. Okay, but at least I feel better about myself. That is a delicious path. Go back to the article. Let's have a little read.
Oh, God. Your internet's taking a battering.
And to be fair, the older you get, the more you do appreciate a nice path. A path through life. And then when you get to later years in your life, when you get to your 80s, you take the final path to either the gates of heaven or the gates of hell. And maybe that's what this article is about. You know, maybe that's why old people like going on walks. You know, it's preparing them for the long walk to the other side. The site is known for gorgeous sunsets and varied wildlife. Varied wildlife being the British public. Which, if you've been to some places in Surrey, there very much is a varied sense of middle-class wildlife.
Oh, I've been to this path.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Is it a good path?
It's a good path.
Not gonna lie, you're the type of person who goes to a path like this. One Surrey beauty spot is battling with some much larger opponents to claim the title of Britain's best path. The large nature reserve, zoom in, is known for its winding boardwalk and stunning views, but this will be enough to claim the national title? Oh, hook! I must read more. But I'm not going to. You decide what the best path is in heaven. I think the best path is this little alleyway in Peckham. About 2 in the morning. Go there. And see how you feel. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Bad News with Muhsin Yesilada. We've enjoyed some bad news, we've enjoyed some laughs, we've enjoyed some happiness. Thank you for coming. Like and subscribe. Tell your mum about it and tell your dad so he can get jealous. Bye bye.